Yeah. This one that was all by itself and went nowhere. This is the one that went. Damn it. Arrgh, it's kind of annoying. Debating if I want to bother trying to get to the other barracks. I think I'm going to pass on it. We'll just grab what we've got. I've got enough of the stuff that I needed for now. We can get some weapons outfitted. No Rivtech gear, other than the one pistol that didn't have a mag, but we can work on that stuff later. So, let's just get at it. Not much in extra storage. 35 out of 40. Yeah, that's a bit too. Nah, we'll save the metabolic. One more trip. Alright, we are out of here. That is a lot of stuff. Let's go back to the Kukri. No, let's go combat knife. Combat knife's nice and fast. Come over here, you stupid thing. Don't make blood pile over in my area there. Zombie brute up north, huh? Alright, I got stuff all over the damn place apparently. They're pouring in through the windows! My NPCs are trying to come upstairs. Not sure why I have a blob in here, yeah. Alright, we got everything in the pile. Brute. I really need a quiet ranged damage. This guy's gonna step up and super punch me faster than I can swing this spear. Yeah, damn it, I don't want to take that damage. Knew it was gonna happen. Alright. Theoretically, the area is clear, car's unloaded. Still in fine shape. Let's see. Keeping all that. Keeping those. Keeping that. Oh yeah, tourist guide. We are tired. We are injured. Let's just sleep. Hey buddies, I'm back. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I gotta remember not to bother doing the first guy anymore. Ashley's also, yeah, not worth doing. Alright, forget what I was working. Let's do batching. Alright, I only got one person left to talk to. Off to sleep we go. Alright. What the hell? Here we go with the million blobs upstairs. If that's what happened, I'm gonna get pretty damn annoyed. One blob decided to come all the way down into the basement, huh? It's kind of weird. Alright. 2 graham crackers, malted milk balls. So we've got our inventory cleared up. Still got 4 pairs of combat boots laying around that I haven't chopped up yet. I thought I had more than one of the dirty ones. However. Alright, this is looking a little better now. Yeah. Either heavy survivor suit. 2024. I haven't made a heavy survivor, complete heavy survivor gear, and I don't think I've ever actually put together a complete set of heavy survivor gear. I always tend towards more mobility oriented stuff. Which one am I gonna do? We've actually got the skill for it too. We're 1 level up on both skills, tailoring and fab, so it should be a safe build. Small chance I could flub it and destroy the materials, which would be really, really annoying. 25 encumbrance for 2024 versus 15 encumbrance for 812. So 10 extra points of encumbrance. I haven't done it forever. Let's just do it. Let's just do a full heavy suit. We've got the heavy survivor helmet already. Six hours. What time is it? 7 p.m. We're about to lose the light. Which means I'm going to have to either waste time until morning or hope that my atomic nightlight or atomic lamp doesn't attract attention. Let's give it a try. Let's dump. Duffel bag at a minimum. Alright, we've got lights. Probably gonna get me in trouble. What are we looking at? Already got the helmet. I go with the light mask. I can't stand to have 20 encumbrance on my eyes and mouth. Yeesh, so much encumbrance. Alright, let's do it. 6 hours. Chunk of steel's fine. And use the utility vest I brought back. And water, I'm gonna guess. Alright, now we're bright light at night. See me from a long way. Yep, there we go with the interruptions. Damn it. What a surprise. Wait. There it is. Alright, we've got a heavy survivor suit done. Heavy survivor boots. 25 encumbrance, 2430. Sure, what the hell? Do it all. I've never clomped around on this kind of heavy stuff before. It'll be entertaining. And then gloves. Alright, I want the light survivor mask. And we finally ran out of stuff. The rucksack. Ah, leather. Bring back enough leather. Alright, need to make the 2 backpacks. I can put the survivor backpack together. Well, I grabbed that kind of stuff. Drop pouches and ammo pouches and so on, because I know they're used for these other things that I typically make. Alright, what else? Anything else I'm forgetting? Survivor, duffel bag. Thread, leather, and multiple duffel bags. Yeah, I don't think I have the... I'm going to have to make some more rags if I'm going to try to put that together. And then, of course, the leather. So, not quite every single thing I wanted, but fairly close. Let's dump a few things. Let's get rid of those. That's... Alright, so every survivor suit and ride armor. 65 torso encumbrance. That's mostly because of the duffel bag. 35 torso encumbrance. And that gives us a lot and a lot. 2630 torso encumbrance, or 2630 torso protection, but the coverage on the ride armor is pretty bad. Let's go without the rider. See how things go. Alright, so torso, just the heavy survivor suit, 2024. Head, 2430. Eyes, just the mask. It's enough incidental protection that it prevents low-level zombies from poking me in the eyes. And occasionally some damage will get through. That's enough. Plus it's really low encumbrance. So, only 10 encumbrance on your eyes and mouth, which I can live with. And still have it on permanently. Alright, 2024 on the arms. 16, 20 on the hands, which don't get hit that often. Alright, so I think the only thing I really don't like is the leg encumbrance, that 30-25 leg encumbrance and 27 feet. It's going to slow me down. Oh yeah, 121. That's what always makes me the most nervous, is having slow speed. Makes me crazy. So used to my high mobility characters. Let's throw the duffel bag back on. Oh, actually, no. Survivor backpack. Alright, so with just the Survivor backpack, now we're up to 33 torso encumbrance. It's perfectly fine. Only 8 encumbrance, 30 coverage, 3. Good enough. Yeah, the gloves and boots probably aren't. But, like I said, I've never done a full set of Heavy Survivor. This is about as close as I'm willing to get. I still can't bring myself to put the heavy mask on. So I just wanted to give this a try. We'll probably fiddle with it. Alright, oh, chunk of fat's gone old. Old cold hot dogs. Yeah, let's have some old cold hot dogs. Alright. Food and water taken care of. What else was I trying to put together? Got all the metalworking stuff done. Got all the tools. I think for the moment, oh, the infrared or the light amp goggles. Can I do those safely now? Nah, it's going to use my welding goggles. I still didn't bring back an extra pair of welding goggles. I used up my gas mask. Damn it! I need those light amp goggles. Yeah, we'll deal with it later. Alright, soldering iron. I need to fix my damn stethoscope before that thing gets busted. Temperature's good. Got the MBR vests. Take me like 53 torso encumbrance. Actually, can you take apart infrared goggles? Oh, I can take them apart to get the ski goggles if I succeed at it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to use them anyway, as they are. Disassemble infrared goggles. 40 minutes. All I want is the ski goggles. The rest of it I don't really care about. I think I got it. Yay, ski goggles. Alright. The rest of it I didn't need terribly. Alright. Light. No. Lighting. Yay! So, got the ski goggles now. The rest of it I didn't care about. Give me that. Not the battery compartment. Alright. Extra battery on these. Alright, so we got 400 power in our light amp goggles, more than enough. So yay, we can now see much further in the dark. Next thing I wanted to look at was gun and amp. There's your working key. There you go. 3. Full strength one to switch to. Yeah, I've just got some really weird combos of weapons. Everything I've got wants 223. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright. Purged. Purged and hungry. That's more hot dogs. Alright, tired again. What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. I'm gonna give it a try with what we've got, see what kind of damage we take before I make any further adjustments on our carry gear, our armor. I think it's hilarious that I can't really make anything other than the steel spear that I think is fairly useful. What are we looking at? Let's go get that worn again. Sunglasses on 4. No, I haven't been taking any multivitamins. Don't have any problems with vitamins, so I guess I won't worry about it. Well, I think, let's see, how am I going to do this? None of the vehicles that I have here do I consider worthy of using. I got 5 NPCs in the basement to transport. I think I want 2 vehicles. I want to put together a motorcycle, and then I want to find a larger vehicle, like maybe a SWAT truck that I can get working. Bring it back to here, and then I can have these guys load up into the back of the SWAT truck, where they'll be safe-ish. Maybe I'll put chairs on the outside edges of the truck and give them all pikes and let them joust while I drive around. But I need a different vehicle. I need a large vehicle to transport in, and I want a mobile vehicle like a motorcycle that I can weave through all these damn city streets. Too many city streets. Then I have to make a final decision. Well, not really final, but I have to make a decision on where we're going to set up the M.A.S.H unit. I don't know. Refugee Center, I'm still waffling on. Fairly easy place to set up the M.A.S.H unit. Makes kind of thematic sense to do it in that kind of a location, but it's pretty much already set up. I mean, this back corner is full of beds, so that could be considered the medical area. So technically, if we clear the zombies out, clear the local area out, kind of reinforce the windows and all that, I could consider this back area to be the M.A.S.H unit. I think that makes the most sense. That's probably what I'm going to do. So we just need to get transported from where we're at now down to the refugee center, get it cleared out, clear the local area, and get it mapped in a bit, and then turn that into our little M.A.S.H facility. I think I like that idea the best. It makes the most sense from an RP perspective. So, towards that end, like I said, I need to get down there. Technically, I guess I could do it in the vehicle here. I could just install... Well, I wouldn't be able to do it if I took the cargo spaces out. There's no way I'd be able to make it through all this city area. Unless I got lucky kind of coming through here and it worked all the way down and was clear all the way down to the refugee center. Might work that way. I've got pretty much all the parts sitting right here to put a motorcycle together pretty easily. Doesn't take long to build a motorcycle. Just need, what is it, 4 or 5 frames? I forget how long I make that thing now. And, rip everything off of the tank. I think the stopgap is going to be... Do I have what I need to play with the military composite armor? I think I'm a level short. I think I need 7 mechanics. So it's only 4 to remove. Let's rip a piece off this backside. But can I install? I can. Oh, never mind. 6 to install. Is it 7 to repair? What am I remembering wrong? Yep, 7 to repair it. All right. I knew I needed 7, so I've only got mechanics 6. If I can't repair it, that's a problem. Can you tow vehicles? Not really, no. You can push with a big enough vehicle and enough power, or you hit it fast enough and hard enough. But there's no towing. Probably the closest thing to that would be bike racks. I don't even want to try to imagine the physics of trying to tow a vehicle around. That'd be crazy wonky. Vehicles are crazy enough just controlling them on their own. Alright, so geared up. Let's oh yeah, spear. I need a back sheath. spear strap. That's what I need. More leather patches. Leather seems to be the thing they're having a problem with. Let's look up leather. I think I've used most of the stuff. Filthy. Actually, I can get rid of the duster now. And we've got ants on backpack. I might be able to pull enough together for that. Ooh, touring suit too. Grab the other pieces before I run out there. Thought I grabbed... Oh, the duster did. Alright. Probably keep the leather backpack. We'll save that for the moment. See how many pieces we get. $34. Alright. Now I've forgotten what I was making. Oh yeah, the spear strap. Alright, so now we've got our spear strap over our shoulder. Encumbrance is pretty damn high. Dumping the duffel bag. We're at 44. 44 is a combat loadout. That's okay for what skills we're at. I think I can live with that. Can't believe we haven't come up with an NPC that has any melee skill, though. Actually, might be a problem with only melee 2. We'll have to see how often we hit with it. I might have to not use the strap. $32 leather patches left. There's something else I was looking to make and I didn't have leather for. Anybody remember what it was? Vehicle forge rig. Makeshift welders or the full welder to get the vehicle welding rig. That's true. I also need the vehicle welding rig. Yeah, without some regenerative power, like a working solar vehicle that can charge up the vehicle batteries for me, the welding rig's going to start running into problems pretty quick. I'll have to think about that. 1,600 batteries left. How much Kevlar do I have left? 1. I got everything done almost exactly with the amount of Kevlar I had in hand. That's kind of weird. Lucky. Oh, I actually had a spare gas mask. I could have gotten that done earlier too. Yeah, 1 single Kevlar plate left. Come here, binos. Alright, where'd you go, microscope? Take the microscope apart. Get all the lenses. Oh. Wrong key constantly. Hold is done. Our bowls are done. Hold is done. Yeah. Survivor tells. Alright. That'll be interesting. So we've got the Survivor telescope. And we've got the binos. And we've got the telescopic eyes. That means we can see the entire world, right? I think the only thing we don't have is the scout trait. Or maximum view range. Alright, so we know we can't do much else with the weapons until we get some other books. Recipes. Still really put out about this ranged problem. Maybe I should make a bunch of throwing axes. Throwing 0. Kind of want to test things out, but I don't know. We'll run down south and test things out briefly. Go ahead and leave. Oops. First, finish clearing out inventory. Alright, 16 space available. My tools. Don't need the goggles, but I don't want to take them off right now. Yeah, let's go test things out. Actually, let's sure we take a gun with us just in case. Let's take the auto shotgun. Yeah, we're gonna go pick a fight or two, see how things go. Let's go with the... We'll go back to the kukri. Another touring suit. Let's see if we can chase down that NPC. Well, howdy, bud. Drop your goddamn friggin' weapon. Piece of an ass. Shelton Knuckles Mills. I didn't get a look at if he's got a gun or not. I think he's right up on top of me. Drop the kukri. I've still got a knife. I've still got the spear. I've still got the shotgun. I just don't know if he's got a gun. It'd be hilarious if I died right here for an NPC that ran up on me. He's definitely not got a quest, so I don't really care. I'm not going to be able to persuade him to do anything useful. So, let's take the 15%. So he's angry and hostile. Oop, he's got a gun. Hey, buddy. Oh, no he doesn't. He's got a crossbow. That's not going to puncture. What kind of clothing did he have? Leather pants, sweater, winter boots, emergency jacket. Alright, let him. As he smashes me for 10 damage. What the hell? Well, that's hilarious. So, hey, heavy survivor suit. Let's talk. 2024 and 10 points just got through with a crossbow. That's hilarious. Huh. That's interesting. Did he like critical hit me or something? Better go to run mode before he reloads that thing. Now he took 17 in the torso. Alright, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He's point blank shooting me with a crossbow and annihilating me. And I'm in heavy survivor gear. Oh my god. That's hilarious. And he just ripped my backpack. Destroyed my sweater. Oh no, we destroyed his sweater. Not used to seeing the messages for their gear. What an a-hole. Can't believe I took that much damage from wooden crossbow bolts. Wooden crossbow bolts. It's like the worst thing you can possibly use. That guy had to have like range 9 or something. That's just ridiculous. Punching through heavy survivor armor, torso shot. Oh, now all the goggles, glasses. It's funny. That makes me laugh. Well, I got a spitter coming at me. Get out here, spitter. Do your thing. Good job. Jeez. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is he had like crazy damn skills like marksman 9 and rifles 9 to punch through that much damage with a wooden crossbow bolt. That was just dumb. I thought I was perfectly safe and he just hammered me twice. Alright, do I care about any of this stuff? Not really. Yeah, I can butcher the leather pants for some more leather, I guess. That was hilarious. Well, that'll learn you. Definitely be careful with NPCs that have any kind of ranged capability. Can't imagine how much damage that would have done had I not been in heavy survivor gear. Bolt through the eyeball. Alright, where are we? So he's dead. No other NPCs in the area. Go head over to the road here. Hunter, listener. Come get me, Feral Hunter. I'm just gonna let him swing at me for a while. I just want to see if he can hit me. Can I get dodge off of him? 37. No. Damn well better be immune to all these standard zombies. Alright. Well, as long as I stay away from NPCs, I think we'll be pretty good. Pretty well off. 44 torso encumbrance and doing melee combat. Not too bad. And if I actually get rid of the spear strap, it'll help. Only at 9 out of 19, carrying the leather patches and a bunch of other crazy stuff. Let's do 3 away. Go to the combat map. 17, 19, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so incidental wanderers aren't going to be too much of a danger anymore. I'll have to think about how I want to do the transport. Pretty much finished the lab there. First floor on the other lab was what? Prisoner containment, spiders, barracks, and prisoner containment. Next floor, barracks, and barracks. So yeah, I've gotten pretty disillusioned with barracks. They keep changing the loot, and I don't know. It just at the 0.5 drop rate, God, it takes a long time to get useful guns from those anymore. I'm actually happier running around taking out helicopters, but they're hard to find on this kind of a map where there's not as many wide open areas. I got so much roadway here. Oh, these corpses? Nah, this isn't a lot of corpses. This is kind of a mid-level corpse amount of corpses. It's mostly because I wasn't really caring and I was crafting and doing stuff at night with a fire going for quite a while having imperceptive healer trait. Which is not the wisest thing, but I get pretty overconfident on occasion. Alright, so hungry, hydrated, tired. Let's have a maple sausage entree. Cheese spread. That'll take care of the hungry. That'll take care of the hydrated. Oh, now we're turgid again. Shotgun. Never gonna use these stupid firecrackers. I don't really have an opinion on that. Regarding, in chat, somebody's asking on lower loot levels, is it worth getting into reloading ammunition brass after it's been fired? Totally depends on the way you play and what your world settings are. Really hard for me to answer. I guess an answer is I have never once in the entire history of my playing Cataclysm ever crafted a single round of ammo. So, other than arrows for bows. I've never once crafted a round of ammo for a gun. Never seen the need for it, but I use guns I think a lot less than most people do. I just don't think they make sense to tactically use them most of the time. By the time you do want to use them tactically, usually they're not really needed. So it's just kind of a weird balance of gameplay and playstyle and world settings and so on. So I've never found the need to do it, but I do play a little differently than a lot of folks. Let's go do one more sleepy time. Time for... who is it? Is it Lizette that's giving me the good stuff? Oh yeah, good old Lizette. Lizette's crazy. Crazy good, Lizette. Just no melee, unfortunately. Let's do bashing some more in case I want to switch to that. Where are you, Lizette? Come here, Lizette. Here's Lizette. Take a look at Lizette. 9 marksmanship, 5 unarmed, 5 bash, 5 dodge. Yeah, Lizette was quite the person. She came with almost all that. She didn't learn almost any of that from me. So she was a gold mine of learning. I'm actually starting to have problems with bandage supply, which almost never happens. But having to slap 4 and 5 bandages on all my body parts just to get any kind of healing in the evening is started to drain my normal bandage supply. I really don't want to go through the hassle of crafting bandages. That whole process. I actually got quite a bit more healing than I thought I would get that evening. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for me this evening. That was quite the ride. Really close call. If you missed it earlier in the evening, really close call. We did have a miracle save followed by a bit of nonsense, but managed to get through it. I'm honestly shocked that we survived what happened there, but I learned a valuable lesson. And the lesson we learned is, do not wield a 60-liter tank full of gas, or partially full of gas, and then try to smash a window. It is hilarious what happens when you try to do that. Apparently it uses a massive amount of action points or movement points in order to accomplish that task. Oh man, was that a big problem. So I'm pretty surprised we actually survived that. We got quite a lot done. We managed to get by the biggest roadblock and continue on. I think the only thing I really need to do now is the last couple of things to get a decent vehicle put together. And then get the crew relocated down to the refugee center. Do some clearance, do some boarding up and some survival maintenance, and then pretty much call it good at that point, I think. We'll use this back room with all the beds as the official M.A.S.H unit location, and I'll probably call the series to a close once we've got that done, and we'll figure out some fun way of getting these guys all killed. I like the idea, like I said, of putting some kind of crazy vehicle together with them all hanging off the sides with all pikes as I drive around and just watching them explode things as we're driving. We'll see if we can manage something like that. But that's it for this evening. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thanks again to everybody that subscribed and tipped and all that good stuff. I will be back on Friday to continue playing this particular run. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my typical schedule for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, 4 o'clock to about midnight my time, which is Central Time, US. And yeah, if you're new to the Cataclysm or to my channel, make sure you also check out my YouTube page. Tons and tons of content over there for you. well as tutorial stuff. And I'm always happy to answer questions or chat on my Discord channel. So,